What once was a family-run dairy farm was transformed into a nationally renowned upscale daily fee golf course thanks to the vision of owner Jim Pepple. This amazing story will be told in the latest episode of The Traveling Golfer, one that you will find not only entertaining in its historic value, but a true discovery of a great golf course that all can play.
When I was a kid, we used to hit golf balls off a bottle. Why? It was teed up high, you'd swing up on it, you could kill it, hit it forever. Well, now there's a teaching aid called the bottle tee. Easy to use, goes in your bag. What does it do for you? Because it's up in the air, my tendency, I don't want to hit down on it. I'm going to want to get turned, come from the inside and catch it slightly on the upswing, because if I can do that, I launch it up in the air, it's going to go a lot better. Plus my path is so much better with that ball sitting up there. So just by putting it on a tee, it changes your mind's perception or the task of what the club has to do, which changes your swing. That's a pretty good teaching aid that does all that without you thinking.
Head over to bottletee.net. You'll get 2 bottle tees and 2 4 yards more tees for $24.95. Get free shipping now at bottletee.net.
The bottle tee gives you a new picture, gives you a new feel, and it's going to change your swing. It's something you need to have in your bag.
Flight by Yuengling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yuengling. Raise the bar.
High on a hill sits the clubhouse of Wyncote Golf Club. The highest point of Chester County, about 50 miles west of Philadelphia, rolling hills, Amish, Pennsylvania Dutch country, beautiful farmland, and a beautiful place to build a golf course. This golf course and property was the dream of Sandy and Jim Pepple. Jim got the idea to change his family dairy farm into this upscale daily fee golf course at a time when it was so needed in eastern Pennsylvania. And he started a wave of golf course construction, upscale golf course construction. Sandy, she lent her touches to the clubhouse. The Ball and Thistle Pub, beautiful rose and thistle room, all of it, let's say casually elegant, well used by the community in Oxford, surrounding Chester County, and even over into Lancaster County and Maryland, right across the border. So all of this is a family dream that obviously hit a sweet spot in the golf industry. Of course, debuted as the #3 new golf course in America in 1993. It has been at the top of the top 10 courses in Pennsylvania ever since.
A typical day, me at the desk, looking at bills to pay, looking at emails to delete. He says that's just a typical day. Once I get past all that, at 10:30, I go out and play golf. Because I live in a golf course, I want to play golf, so I go out and play golf. It's been a good experience, turning over from being at a dairy farm, getting a good architect to come in and design it, get a good builder to come in and build it, and a good superintendent, Mark McGreevy, to take care of it. Right now, we're getting ratings on Golf Advisor at 96% approval rating. Top 10 in the country. And it's been fun.
Visions from Jim and Sandy Pepple, taking what had been a long-time family business, the dairy farm, that actually got to 1,400 head in their herd. Now, way more than 1,400 head of golfers consistently at Wyncote Golf Club. Wyncote Golf Club, an inspirational golf club. Sometimes it even inspires thoughts that go off into historic moments of golf. Tom Watson, U.S. Open, Pebble Beach, staring down Jack Nicklaus, the greatest shot of his life.
Sandwich.
Long climb up number 18. Well, it's a great climax to a round at Wyncote. A short approach shot on this par 5. A little bit blind, but it could leave you with a surprise birdie putt and a great ending. Tech Talk, for many years telling the inside story of equipment development. Tour Edge founder, President Dave Glod. After all of this information you send out, you've got to get a lot of information back from our viewers. What are you hearing, Dave?
Yeah, the cool thing this year, Tony, is on the Exotics 220, we took a lot of that feedback from demo days from players, and really they were saying, you know, your shaft is one brand, one branded, and you only have 2 lofts. You don't have a left-handed. So this year we took it to the 9s. Now we have, 3 shaft weights. One's as low as 39 grams, 50 grams, and 60 grams, and all different flexes amongst those, along with a 12-degree driver we added on top of the 9.5 and 10.5. So our fitting capability is quintupled compared to last year. And that's what we really got out of the public this past year.
You viewers talk, Tour Edge listens. That's the feedback between golfer and industry that the traveling golfer tries to promote.
Vibracore?
Vibracore.
Vibracore. That's pretty cool.
It's injected? It's injected.
Vibracore, I feel the vibe. I'm feeling it.
So what is it?
The best feeling and longest times you'll ever hit.
Is that Bernhard? Oh, great. Langer.
You know why I play Tour Edge? Because I win with it.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
It screams. It tracks. It's soft. It reacts. It is the Bridgestone Tour B with a game-changing reactive cover designed to spring faster off your driver and stick longer to your wedges. Try Bridgestone's Tour Bs, the Tour Ball reinvented.
Superintendent, Wyncote Golf Club, the man who tends to this amazing piece of property, a property that you just about grew up on.
I did. I actually played basketball in the dairy barns of Jim Pepple, the owner's property, as a kid. His sons and I went to school together, and I started here as my first job. I worked maintenance in the morning on the golf crew when I was about 15, 16. My sister was my ride home, and she was the beverage cart driver. So I had to work in the parking lot in the afternoon, make a couple extra tips, and got a ride home from her. So I've been here a long time. I did go away to turf school. I actually did an apprenticeship at Loch Lomond in Scotland, and decided, hey, I want to bring the Heathlands course back to Oxford. Yeah. So I've known the Pepple family a long time, and the job came up, and I've been here 14 years. I think they're gonna have to drag me out of here. I love it here.
Well, it is an amazing golf course. It was put on an amazing piece of property. We talk about the perfect amount of roll for a golf course. I'm not a big mountain course guy, and of course dead flats no fun either. This is a dream.
It's a unique property. One, the weather's even unique out here. We did get a calm day today, but if you wait a little bit, the wind's gonna pick up. And I always joke, it's either only raining at Wyncote or only not raining at Wyncote. So we are able to dry this place out. I think it has a bubble around it. When everybody else is getting the thunderstorms, we're able to dry it out and maintain it with that wind like a heathless golf course. The edges of the fairways will start to brown out, and we really concentrate on playability over aesthetics. We want it to play well. If it plays well, it looks good. So let's just go with that. So we really try to maintain it for playability purposes.
And the course has always been known for exceptional conditions, but I honestly have to say it might be in the best shape I've ever seen it right now.
Well, that's great, especially coming off the busy year we had last year. I've had a great crew. We've had almost the same staff with here. The whole time I've been here, we almost have the same staff. And that really helps because I'm not driving around making sure guys are showing up on time. Everyone's bought into what we're doing here at Wyncote, and it shows. I don't want to take the credit.
See the inspiration that this guy shows working on this property. Imagine the inspiration when architect Brian Alt first came out here in the late 80s and worked on the course until it opened in 1993. Imagine what he felt.
Yeah, I remember what it was. Cornfield, it was pretty back then, and this just, and that's what we really try to do with the tall grass areas, is blend them in with the neighboring farms. Even the housing community, we try to really blend in. So everything just, when you come out here, just golf. There's no cart control signs. We just want you to come out and play golf. Yeah, enjoy it.
And a nice note for you golfers who maybe haven't been here in years.
I know where this is going.
The tall grasses have been moved back, and Mark promises to keep edging them back a little bit, get them a little bit more out of play. They're beautiful to look at, but you know, the two worst things in golf are, number two, looking for your golf ball.
Yeah.
And number one, looking for somebody else's golf balls.
I've been yelled at enough out here for losing too many golf balls. I'm tired of hearing it as well. No, we want to make the golf course more enjoyable. So we are moving at, why punish the high handicap golfer? Maybe, you know, keep it pinched in, you know, for those long hitters that want to challenge themselves. But we don't really want to punish the average golfer out here. We want you to come out here and enjoy yourself. It's not as wide open as it looks with all this tall grass. So. One of the other ways that we try to bring the farming community into the golf course is we introduce sheep into our naturalized areas in the hope that they would start eating down and mowing down some of the naturalized areas to thin them out. Currently they're on the left side of number 2, and we'll move those to different areas in the golf course throughout the year. It sort of brings this cool Scottish atmosphere. Every once in a while you'll hear a baa from a baby lamb or something like that, and just brings a little uniqueness to the golf course.
That baa's a lot better than what you often hear on the golf courses. Mark McGreevy, the guy we entrust a jewel in the entire regional golf industry in his hands, and he polishes it well. I hate to turn away from the view, but it's time to talk to Keith Bewley. He is Pro Shop Manager here at Wyncote, and someone who, I'm going to say, enjoys this piece of property as much as he can, whether it's working in the shop, playing the course, or riding back and forth to his house via bicycle.
Yep, rode it this morning.
Yeah, country bicycle rider. The golf course, of course, windswept, open. Some people like to call it a links style course.
Heathlands.
Heathlands is a lot better term, really. Sort of some memories of Scotland, etc. The more internal courses there. How about you? Do you have some other favorite holes on the course?
I actually like all the par 3s. What, did somebody else say that?
Yes, because I do too.
Oh, okay.
And it really is a good reason for that. And you tell me why you like it.
Well, those are worth more money. Closest to the pin, birdies.
Beautiful group of 4 par 3s at Wyncote. My favorite, Number 14, mid to short range with a beautiful backdrop. And a great place to make a hole-in-one. Yep. Still waiting for that hole-in-one, but another greenie. Thanks to these Tour Edge Exotics, my new E721s, whether you use them or the C721s, great feel, great sound, great results. Well, the entire experience at Wyncote is sort of accentuated a little bit more by the putting surfaces. Number one, incredible conditions. The ball rolls so well here. Number two, large greens with some challenges on there.
There is. It's the little breaks that get you. You know, we say they all break straight. It's what we tell people when it's their first time.
It's no buried elephants, but there are definitely some subtle changes in the roll of the ball that, well, it could drive you a little bit crazy.
And if the wind's blowing hard enough, you have to take that into effect too.
Yeah. Playing the wind everywhere on Wyncote. It's just part of the tradition here, part of a great golf tradition.
Golfers, we're different. We aren't afraid to go for it. We're dedicated. And we never stop. Not every place gets us, but one does. Myrtle Beach, 78 courses, 60 miles of beach. You could say we were made for each other. The beach gets golfers. Golfers get the beach. Book your Myrtle Beach golf getaway today.
Jim Clark, Executive Chef, Wyncote Golf Club. Sous Chef, yours truly.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the staff here. Golf courses have a strange culinary history. Standard fare at most golf courses, hot dogs on rollers. Upscale courses like Wyncote up the ante. People started putting out great lunches. One thing that's still really rare is golf courses, daily fee golf courses, that also serve full dinners, fine dining. Wyncote has had a great reputation. Tell me a little bit about the dinner experience here at Wyncote.
Well, we've tried to take it to the next level by increasing our quality of food, regaining the trust in the area, and with that being said, you know, serving fresh food, fresh crab cakes, and hand-cut steaks.
Your crab cakes are famous. Tried them. They're top quality.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we're going to show you a little bit of Jim Clark's expertise with my not really expertise assistants here. What do we got going?
We have a Margarita Flatbread today. It's on the menu with several other flatbreads.
All right, let's get to it.
So we're going to first put this on the grill. We're going to start getting a little sear on both sides. Generally it takes a couple minutes, give or take. So I need some garlic, some fresh garlic and olive oil here. Just simply put your hand in that and move it over here and give it a quick...
This is where the traveling golfer becomes the traveling masseuse.
Give it a good rub down, edge to edge.
Feel better?
Looks good.
Good.
Okay, and we're going to simply take it, and we're going to give it some fresh mozzarella cheese and some fresh Jersey tomatoes. And we're going to shingle them out here. And then what we'll do is we're going to give it a quick bake in the oven, probably take about 5-7 minutes. And then when we're done that, we're going to take it out. We're going to garnish it with fresh basil and some balsamic reduction. We're going to take it out of the oven now. And we're going to simply put it over here on the cutting board. And once it's on here, we're going to let you garnish it with some fresh basil.
Okay, I'm the basil guy.
Just layer them right in. You put that right there. We'll cut it in about 5 pieces here, so it's a good appetizer to get started and to share with your guests. We'll put it on the plate here. And then we're going to simply just finish it off here with some balsamic reduction. Nice and slow so you don't overglaze it. That's it.
That's the key. Not too much, just enough for the color.
Right.
And the taste.
Right.
And now, for the ultimate test. Oh, the flavors are so fresh. That's absolutely delicious.
Well, we'll look forward to hiring you.
Good job, good job. Here we are at Wyncote Golf Club and Fine Dining Restaurant. Chris Berg, Director of Operations for the Hilton Garden Inn, Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, and our personal tour guide for our trip to Wyncote Golf Club. Chris, your wonderful, very nice hotel is perfectly situated, pretty close to Wyncote Golf Club, real close to some of the very internationally known and historic attractions in western Chester County, maybe 45, 50 miles west of Philadelphia. It's a great spot.
Yeah, a fantastic spot. I mean, we are so rich in cultural, educational, recreational opportunities, all within arm's reach of the hotel. It's really an exciting place to be, and it's nice to be able to appeal to so many different tastes and styles.
When you're in town, got to get some Hers chips. Well, since you said cultural, let's start with the closest, right next door, known all across the country and around the world.
That's right.
Longwood Gardens.
Longwood Gardens are our next door neighbor. Over 1,000 acres of fountains, gardens, meadowlands. It's just an extraordinary place. It's a must-see for anyone who's going to be visiting Kennett Square. Absolutely. There's an incomparable conservatory, complete with pipe organs, so there's year-round concerts available. It's truly amazing to sit under the stars in that glass enclosure and just hear beautiful music.
Yeah, it really is a wonderland all year round.
That's true.
If you get snowed out at Wyncote Golf Club, inside there at Christmas time is unbelievable. The poinsettia display is something that people come from all over to see.
Absolutely.
Another part is the culinary experience. Number one, Kennett Square, the mushroom capital of Pennsylvania.
It's a designation we're very proud of.
Yeah. And to go along with that, a lot of wineries have popped up in the area.
That's true, yeah. We do have a number of wineries, all again within arm's reach. Some of the guest favorites include Chad's Ford Winery.
That's been around for a lot of years.
And they have, yes, absolutely. As well as the Gaylor Estate Vineyard. So those are some of the favorites, again, just within arm's reach of the hotel here. Now we also have some craft breweries as well. Victory Brewing Company, Braylock Brewing. Those are also some guest favorites.
All right, wine and beer doesn't go bad with any of the mushroom dishes
That's right.
that they have around here.
Create a wine and ale trail of your own, absolutely.
Yeah. And then, speaking of trail, the historic trail. And it's one of my favorites, the Brandywine battlefield.
That's right. You can step in the footsteps of George Washington at the theater of the largest war in the American Revolutionary War. It's truly extraordinary. It's something that appeals to all ages. They do both walking and driving tours. So, anyone of any age that's a history buff would appreciate that.
Yeah. So much in this Brandywine Valley, Chester County, and it's all so accessible from the Hilton Garden Inn. Best way to find out more about it, your website?
Sure, actually you can just go to Hilton.com, search for Kennett Square. We're the only Hilton Garden Inn here.
All right, Chris Berg, Director of Operations, and our personal tour guide. Sunset brings the end to another magnificent day at Wyncote Golf Club. This amazing piece of property has benefited from the stewardship of owners Jim and Sandy Pepple. Their pride and passion brought Wyncote into the golf picture in the early 90s, and it continues to get better and better. Take it from me, the traveling golfer, this is a must-stop along the Daily Fee Golf Trail in America. We hope to see you there, or maybe somewhere else. further down the trail.
Official sponsors of the Traveling Golfer include Bridgestone, providing distance, feel, and accuracy from tee to green. Tour Edge, equipment that gives you the leading edge both in price and performance.